Video game podcast.
PS5 and Xbox Series X component shortages may last until 2023.
Wow, not surprised.
I am surprised. That's a long ways away. Holy shit, man. It's already been a year and a half.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Like, well, pretty much a year,
I
would say. But apparently the problem, obviously there's chip shortages everywhere, but the problem is the power regulating chip that these systems need can only really come from one company.
Right.
So Toshiba creates the power regulating chips,
Taiwan.
which are used in everything from cars to consumer electronics. And they said supply chips will remain very tight until at least September next year, with some customers not being fully served until 2023. So the reason why bigger companies like Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo may be able to switch manufacturers, their sources, to get different parts from other places. But as far as this chip is concerned, you have to get it from Toshiba. And if they don't make it, you don't get it, and that doesn't come out.
It's fun. I remember watching this short documentary on the explanation on the chip shortage.
Sounds
And
boring.
I would have passed out. I'll pass the fuck
You
out.
guys are stupid. Let me No,
What?
it was an interesting thing. It was like how it started was before the pandemic. All the manufacturers, all these companies predicted that there was going to be a shortage.
So many people need the same thing. Yeah.
And then they basically just, because they had to have it in line, because it takes 3 months to make one chip. 3 months to make
So you
one.
got to have it ahead of game.
So what happened was that they stopped they slowed down their shipment. They were like, we
crazy.
We usually have it this is for cars, this is for everything. Everything that's electronic, right? So they stopped doing it because of the pandemic. And then they found that the demand was high as shit. So then they tried to go back and they were like, nah, man, like you're on the waiting list now. Now you're back in the line. And now they're trying to catch up to that.
Yeah, plus they had nobody working.
Again, it takes 3 months to make one freaking chip. So it's like, that's why all this is, it's taken so long.
3 months to
I didn't think
one chip?
Yeah, it's a
They
process.
better figure that out.
No,
It takes way too long.
No, it's a process, man. It's like you have to.
So they're going to have to get more people in the workplace. They're going to have to find
Yeah,
new
man.
places to build the stuff to catch up.
And
Question.
it's like, what?
It was taking 3 months to make one chip before the pandemic or during the pandemic?
Before the pandemic, always
Just to do it.
Always took
You have to
that,
be
yeah.
ahead of the game. You have
Yes.
to be
For
making it
for the
beforehand.
phones. All the phones, like everything that when a phone comes out, it's like 3 years in development just to make that freaking phone. The design, the freaking test, all that shit.
That's why iPhones always look the same.
Same thing.
Nah.
Well, same thing with consoles too. The same thing with consoles. That's why it takes so long to make a console. It's like, it takes as long as it is.
That's why I can't be bothered
the
with this
behind the scenes
technology
shit,
stuff,
man.
But when they're ahead of the game, they're like, all right, we got you. You ordered that. You
Exactly.
gave us the money. We're
Exactly.
working on this. We got you. We got you. We got you. Then
Big
when no one
companies.
comes into work, you can't do it no more.
That's
Big companies like Samsung, Apple, they're ahead of the game.
So they're planning. Toshiba said they're planning on expanding its production power
Right.
of the semiconductors in the coming years. Hopefully, to cut down on the possibility of similar bottlenecks appearing in the following years. So we just got to wait and see if they can hire more people. And people are just now getting back to work, if
Right.
that.
Right.
So
I'll have to
Yeah.
We gotta
contact
see.
Joel for the PS5.
It's crazy. Too, 'cause you figure
Media Glitch. Holla at Media Glitch. Get that PS5.
Yeah, me a glitch all
with
day.
with the demand so high too, you figure like these companies that make the chips, they're going to be like, all right, we're going to triple the freaking price now.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
They already
These
paid.
companies are like,
These
companies are like, damn
These
it.
companies already paid, man.
I know.
They just got to catch up
Demand.
now.
Just
I
saying,
guess
like-
I guess the 3 months does make sense because if you're regulating the power in a car,
You
Dude,
got to make
everything.
sure it's right.
electronic, yeah, it
Everything,
has to
bro.
be perfect.
And you see how little these chips are? That ain't nothing you just make.
No.
Yeah,
This shit
They're
is like
looking through a
massively tiny,
microscope.
and they get smaller and smaller.
All appliances, refrigerators, freaking like everything you could think of, ACs that we need.
Yo, that's
a better one for this.
that is
basement.
madness.
I feel it though. I feel it right now.
I do
though.
feel a little
It's
better.
hell, but yeah.
It does
You
feel
know-
a little better
A
now.
lot better.
You know how long it took to like manufacture the first Optimus Prime? How, you can't just transform that into a car.
The
It took
Matrix,
a long
man. The
time.
Matrix. The Matrix.
Long time to make these things.
Come on,
Matrix
man.
trailer.
You don't just make that in a weekend.
Come on, man.
It takes a long time.
Yeah.
Unless it's the movie and
No,
they just
it
turn
takes-
into garbage and turn into
Oh,
a
man.
robot in a car.
Bruh.
Nothing in between. It's
That,
just,
yo, that movie sometimes, man,
Oh,
logic defied.
No, but
I'm just mad that it's, like 2023 is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I was hoping we would just be like, okay, we're back on track. People look back to work. It's coming up. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, if I can't walk into a store and buy this system by next Christmas or like January, that's crazy.
That's
It's
problem.
2 years. 2 years into the system, you can't even get it. You can still buy a Sega Master System in Brazil.
Wow.
It might. I mean,
To this day,
we
still?
might. I'm gonna
To this day.
I'm gonna be hopeful that
To this
by
day.
next Christmas, not this Christmas, next Christmas,
Next Christmas. Jeez, man.
we should be able to find it in the stores.
Can we
should.
walk into a store
Hopefully.
one of these days and see it on the
Hopefully.
shelf, please?
Hopefully.
What's
You
the
mean-
holdup?
You mean actually like take it from the shelf
Yeah.
and walk to
yeah.
the counter and pay for it?
Yes.
You mean something like that?
Please, please.
No, you don't.
Now
wanna-
you crazy.
You don't want to be.
Yeah, that's funny. Like
You talking that
halfway-
crazy
Yeah.
stuff.
Halfway through its console life, I'm gonna get a PS5. That's funny.
Exactly.
Yo, just
Spider-Man 2.
Well, I
just in
say
time.
when they
Just in
announced
time.
Spider-Man 2, all right, done. Give it to me.
Exactly.
You see
They're going to
Charles-
have a grand opening re-release.
And I'll get
Like,
I'll
damn.
get this exclusive Spider-Man system.
Nah,
Again.
Chalk is gonna go on Walmart.com. He's gonna be like, "Yo, let me see, $800, Spider-Man."
Nope.
Yeah.
He's gonna cry while
So he hits,
No,
he
hell
said
no.
he hits yes and starts sobbing.
Nope.
And you know what this
Negative.
means? You know what an announcement like this means?
Negative.
Announcement like this means that eBay's not going down in price.
No.
Not even close.
No. And if you just for shits and giggles look at the freaking prices, just search right now.
That's like if it's $100 more, just do it.
I say, they're raising it right. They're raising it right
That's
now.
good.
They're
Exactly.
raising it right now.
Exactly.
Shit, man.
They got
freaking-
this news. They said, "Oh, word.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lowballing."
Oh, we
Get
good.
the bots. Those are the Transformers doing the
Release
work.
the
now.
bots.
Hell yeah.
The bots
More than meets the
release
eye.
bots.
Optimus is now a Decepticon.
Oh, come on.
See how it all latches together?
Yo,
Optimus is now
that
a
was smooth. I like
Decepticon.
that. I like that. That was good. That was good.
if they make
man.
another Transformers movie, that's a good storyline right there.
Yeah.
Better than all the ones they had. So let us know in the comments
Yo, Bumblebee
what you
wasn't
think
that
about
bad,
this.
though.
No, Bumblebee was dope.